Hi, I'm Janet Abbott. I'm 80 years old, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's as the most likely diagnosis in 2018. I was born in Boston. My parents moved to Ithaca, New York when I was an infant and came back to the Boston area when I was 7 years old. I went to Swarthmore College where I met my future husband. We graduated from college in 1966, and he was subject to the draft. Rather than be drafted into the infantry, he signed up for officers training with the Air Force. And much to my surprise, he stayed in the Air Force for 22 years. So we traveled around. We have 2 children. I now have 5 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. My husband had retired. He wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail, so we set off to do that. He was diagnosed with progressive supranuclear palsy, so he hiked a third of the trail with this disease. I was familiar with motor degenerative diseases, so I suspected myself of having one of these disorders long before I was diagnosed. The first thing I noticed was that I lost my sense of smell, and then I noticed that I had no arm swing, which was something I noticed in my husband. So I wasn't surprised by the diagnosis. I wasn't happy about it, but there are worse things that could happen to a person, and I was convinced that staying active was an important part of that. First thing I did was sign up for pedaling for Parkinson's, and then some of the people in that program were doing boxing. Although the pedaling is great, it's really mostly for your legs. And I was having trouble with, chopping vegetables, opening cans, handwriting. So I needed something for my upper body as well as my legs. I'd never been drawn to boxing. Thought of it as a sort of pugilistic enterprise, which wasn't my nature, but I love it. Learned that I can retrain myself to remember how to do things I had lost the ability to do, and that my life isn't all behind me. There's things to look forward to. A warrior doesn't accept defeat, keeps trying. A warrior gives it all she or he has got. A warrior is part of a contingent, whether it be a platoon or a brigade or whatever you want to call it. Warriors don't act alone. My name is Janet, and I am a warrior.